Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Brady Singer. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Here's Tim Anderson. That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Here comes a 3-2. In the air, right field. Prado moves under it, and there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Benintendi to the plate. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25,
Andrew Vaughn now. And a 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. End of a half inning of play. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and towing the slab, Mike Clevenger.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
One down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, out number 2. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play and hope that they can find those holes.
Two now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Benintendi makes the catch, inning over. KC down in order. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now the DH, Gavin Sheets.
The designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
Two one now. Line drive, base hit right field.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Luis Robert now. That misses the zone. 2-1. And a pitch. Grounder might be two. On to second, they get one. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field, and that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner at first with two away. Hanser Alberto steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that is that. So a man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Kansas City, here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Prado.
Here's Nick Prado. Ball to strike. The pitch. And delivers outside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And stepping in is the speedy Nate Eaton, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one hit to right. And there are two down. Throw, and it gets away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Hazley ranging back some more. And caught on the warning track. So one left for Kansas City. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Adam Hazley.
The right fielder, Adam Hazley.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now here is Lennon Sosa. On the ground, right side, dives and keeps it on the infield. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
So digging in, Tim Anderson. Flied to right his first time. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Righty delivers. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Runner at third, 2 away. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next pitch is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three, 2 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the rookie catcher, Freddie Fermin.
MLB.
Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Check swing, now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. 3-2, payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And next up for the Royals, Jackie Bradley Jr. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fermin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Witt started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 on, 1 out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And here it comes. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Number 1, designated hitter.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And now MJ Melendez. Liner, and oh, that got him. There for the out. Runner scores from third. New pitcher for the White Sox, Jimmy Lambert. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 58, Jimmy Lambert.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Edward Olivares. 0 for 1 so far.
Edward Olivares.
Swings through that one.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gavin Sheets. Base hit center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Up the middle, goes to second, safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Man at second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Ted Scott. Hunter Alberto up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley gets a chance to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. So coming into the game now on defense, Ted Scott. He takes over behind the plate. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Nick Pratto.
Nick Pratto.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line. Benintendi is there. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Nate Eaton steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Aaron Bummer up and loosening in the pen. Kelly, the right-hander, loosening up as well. The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next to the Royals, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Rule to swing. One and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Lenyn Sosa. The 1-1. There's the strike at the knees. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Carlos Hernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Chapman, the power lefty, up as well. That hits the dirt. 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch.
Ball. 2-2 count.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Here comes the throw. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Anderson, the runner at second with one away. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Out there to center. Bradley drifts towards it. And that will end the inning.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
The catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. on deck for the Royals. And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And next up for the Royals, Jackie Bradley Jr. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Double play ball to second. Sosa. Over to Anderson. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the right-hander deals. And just misses with that one. The pitch. Tapped out in front of the plate. In time to Vaughn. And Witt is out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Robert squeezes it, and that'll do it. Royals lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Carlos Hernandez gets the ball now.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Gavin Sheets. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in it. Out towards right center field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As they jump ahead, a run scores. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
And now Luis Robert. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Ted Scott, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. So now 1-2. Looking for his first big league hit right here. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Now the third baseman, Hunter Alberto. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Next offering is fouled back. Sheets on third with 2 out. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Adam Hazley in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Two outs. Snags the liner back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Royals 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Reynaldo Lopez.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the DH, MJ Melendez.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Kelly, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a base hit up the middle. Pasquantino headed for the plate. Here's the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game. We are tied at 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Edward Olivares. The 1-1. Runner takes off. That's to third. Rolls across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Pratto.
Nick Pratto getting ready to hit.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. Here's a 1-1. On the ground. On the run, throw to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. Back here in Kansas City, top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Hazley. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And next to him for the Sox, Lennon Sosa. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Clark getting ready to go. Chapman warming up as well. Here's a 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two down. Got him swinging.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Andrew Benintendi up next for the White Sox.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Now a fly ball to right center. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. The White Sox lead 1. Score remains 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Bummer.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Bummer deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
And a 1-2. Bullpen action for the Royals. Taylor Clark preparing to come on if needed. Chapman getting loose as well. And now it's filled up. Freddie Fermin waits on deck. And now the lefty puts it in the air out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. One up, one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie
Bradley Jr. steps in for the Royals.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Bradley waits. And a swing and a miss. Third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Aroldis Chapman. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Aroldis Chapman.
Benintendi to start it. 1 for 3.
Leading off for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Chapman throw over, and he's back safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The 2-1.
That's ball three.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Taylor Clark appears to be getting loose. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, number 25, Andrew Benintendi.
Anderson, the lead runner, out at second. Benintendi on at first with nobody out. Gonna count 1 and 2.
No, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-2. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets. Chapman now 1-run game.
Nope, that's
And a good eye there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. They say it went. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And he deals. Off the mark there. And now 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Popped up. Massey has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Ted Scott.
Ted Scott steps to the plate for the White Sox. First time up was a pop out.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
1-1 now. And strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The next offering misses. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bounce to the left side. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. Ball to strike. In there at the knees.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-2. That one drifts inside. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Keenan Middleton is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is inside. 3-2 down. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's hard hit on the line. Robert pulls it in on the run, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, MJ.
And next is the designated hitter, MJ Melendez.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next pitch is outside. 2-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Snap throw to first. Witt back in standing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. They lead it in the 8th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. These guys are celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.